Hmm. Black man with the wrong women, Samson and Delilah. I wanted to talk about this because to me, I think it's a sensitive subject with a lot of good men who have failed into some wicked laps, who have laid their head down in the wrong place, you know what I mean, that really had good intentions. And as a man, a lot of times we don't have that father to sit us down and teach us about how to pick our women, how to pick a woman, other than the way she looked. A lot of times we just look on the outside, the physical appearance, and we don't really just look at the overall picture. You know what I mean? A lot of times we make our decisions based on the looks or how a person arouses us emotionally, you know. So as a man, I know it's important. I feel it's important for us to talk to our young man to make better decisions. And I think that we should also talk to them about coming to their fathers or whoever that individual that's in their life, if it's not a father. Salute, salute. Thanks for checking in from Africa. Thanks for checking in. To talk to them about how to go about a relationship. If it's an uncle, brother, older brother, you know what I'm saying? But I really think it's important because we pick a lot of times just from eyesight. And I know I'm not the only man who have thought just because a woman was beautiful mean it meant also that her soul would be the same way. Uh, just because how her outside appearance, you would think her insides was the same way, but we don't know the pain and the scars and the things that happen before we ever even pop up. So a lot of times we go through these different things. Give me a moment. I think I have somebody outside. Needless to say, I want to talk more about this subject, but I got to go run and go do something. So I'm gonna probably delete this video and come back with another video so that way we can really discuss this because there's a few things I want to say that right now at the moment I don't have the time. But I will say this here. I think it's very, very important that we talk to our younger men about how to pick their women because we can get in a situation like Samson where he lay his head and he trusts someone, he trusts with his all. And when he do that, she takes that and uses it against him, a child, uses it against him to hurt him, to rise out and cut his hair, take his strength. And a lot of times things can be like a symbolization. You know, my strength is to me is my seed. So if I say my hair, to me I'm thinking of my heir. You get it? My son. So if you take that and you cut that from me and you blind me and poke out my eyes and place me in a situation, now I'm completely vulnerable. And I remember Samson being in a situation where that exact type of example happened to him. And he prayed that God would give him strength to overcome his enemies one more time while he's still alive. And with that strength, he was able to knock down some pillars that killed more people than he did when he was alive of the enemy. And a lot of them was mocking him at that time. And your enemy will do that to you. When it gets you in a certain situation, it's going to mock you. So I think we really need to talk to our sons about, don't just look at the salute. Don't just look at the woman due to her physical appearance and make these decisions, these life changing decisions that can destroy you. Don't trust a person enough to not protect yourself. And then you got something or something happened, and now you like, man, I wouldn't believe this person would have did this to me. You can't trust someone with the most valuable thing that you possess. You got to learn how to guard that. You have to guard your heart. So that's something that I learned, and I have experienced things. I have trusted the wrong person, and I feel like, my Samson and Delilah situation is my son's mom. Because of how things went, family. Like, I can't. Sometimes you wonder, why will a person want to be as evil as they are? Why will a person make certain decisions and do certain things? And you can't understand evil. You know, you really can't. You try to wrap your mind around why this snake will be about to die in the cold, and you will get it and get it warm, put it up to your chest, get a heartbeat, and as soon as it's moving around and ready, it strikes you, and you're like, man, I just saved your life. That's the nature. But see, if we don't know the true nature, because sometimes we feel as men that we can change a person. Oh, I can take this person and change them. Man, we can't change nobody, family. If she is not who you need, then find that person. Don't try to change people. A person has to want to change or be willing to evolve into something with you, but you can't change anyone. I don't care what you do. And you got to guard your heart, family, which is the most valuable thing, because out of it comes the issues of life, your mind, your heart, your emotions, because if it gets damaged, man, it can really, really bother you. It can really, really hurt. Some real good man has been hurt and damaged and destroyed due to laying their head in the wrong lap. Samson and Delilah. And as black men, we don't get the education we need. We just get, man, you doing good, man. How many you got, And to be honest, I remember my grandfather telling me in the first grade, coming to pick me up from school. And I got in the truck with him, and my grandfather said, son, you meet some girls today? And I said, yeah, granddad. I met a few girls. I met two. And I remember him hit the brakes. Two? That's it, grandson? That's it? Oh, grandson, you got to do better than that. This is my grandfather telling me this. Mess me up. I'm a little bitty boy. I'm gonna look up my grandfather. He telling me I gotta have a lot of women, because that's what he knew. And that was one of his downfalls. So sometimes we think we achieve something because how pretty it looks. And then we think of the old proverb that said it's just like dung with some gold covered on top of it. It has no value. It said a woman without discretion is like a pig with a diamond in its nose. It won't hold the value. What's the purpose of putting a big, nice $10,000 carat ring in a pig's nose? It's going to eat slop. So we have to know, we have to learn that discretion, and we have to pass it down to our sons. And some things will hurt, family. Some things you won't do just because of the love of the person. And to me, that's what hurts the most, because when a woman get to the point where she's willing to use the child just to inflict pain literally on you and on the child too, especially if the child want to be involved. That just, I don't understand that. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it. And I feel we have to help our young kings learn how to make better decisions when it comes to women. And me as a personal note, I just want to say, use me as an example. Do all your paperwork. Don't never sign anything without reading it. Never. I don't care how much you love them, because I love someone a whole lot. And I signed some paperwork, family. Right after we finished having sex, family. Not even gonna lie. Telling you just the truth. Signed the paperwork. Say, okay, I'm cool with us going our separate ways. I'm cool with paying my child support. Yeah, everything gonna be good. This is what it is. And I signed it, family. I didn't read it. I just had sex with her. I thought we was going to it wasn't working out. We just going to go our separate ways. If I reveal to you what some of that paperwork said, family, to mess you up, and to this day it hurt me. Something that I can't fix at the moment. but I'm working on it. You know, it's going to take some attorneys and some more situations, but young kings, use me as the example. Listen to your elders, especially those who really love you. Don't just pick a woman because how she look. Don't just chase an image. And don't love someone so much, so blindly, where you think that, no, they won't do you like that. And you know the crazy part about the story, family? I had just lost my mom. I'm in her house right now. I had just lost my mom. And I laid my head down in the wrong lap. I was weak. I was hurt. I was thinking this person is here with me. She went to the funeral with me. She seen, got my last son. I think like, nah, it won't be like that. I messed up, young kings. I messed up. So use me as the example. Don't do the same thing I did. Regardless of how much you love someone, just make sure. Get a second opinion. And don't sign nothing without reading it. I don't care because you, oh, they love me. They want to do me like that. Don't do it. Don't just chase your eyes, man. You know, get a second opinion. Do some homework. See if they got a father. Because one thing I have learned about a good woman, this is just my personal opinion, they had a strong father figure in their life. It was a father or uncle, someone that they respected. If they have no respect for a man, if they never had a man in their lives, and they don't even know their own fathers, it's going to be hard, family. It's going to be hard, young king, for that woman to respect you if she never had a real father or saw a father figure in her life that she paid reverence to. If she grew up with the women was all against the men. And I'm just saying, this is my personal opinion. This is what I have noticed. I have seen it. I'm here 41 years, and this is what I have seen. It has never went wrong. The best relationships I have even had that went left field, they had good fathers in their life. The women I had been that had good fathers, there was better relationships. They had reverenced them. They either was there or they reverenced them. You know what I mean? They respected them. But if you get in a relationship with a woman that don't respect a man, but want to be with a man, you're going to have an issue, young king. Learn from my mistakes. A black man that laid his head in the wrong lap. Hold on.